Okay, can everyone see the screen?
Yes, we all can see. So
Okay,
great.
okay.
So thank you so much. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining in. And here we are with our next webinar, which is on visual thinking. We have Prasad Khose with us. He is a visual thinking expert, and today he is going to tell us why should we learn visual thinking in 2021. It's my pleasure to welcome Prasad. He is a founder of Crayomi, and he is having experience of 18 years with diverse skill sets, which includes usability, visual design, front-end development, and entrepreneurship as well. He is an expert. He possesses expert level of skills in information architecture, product usability, and persona building scenarios. He is also expert in contextual inquiry, task analysis, navigation design, interaction design, wireframes designing, and prototype creation. He has experience working with varied industrial clients from finance, healthcare, telecom, e-commerce, and mortgage domains. He has a varied experience on working with content management systems, so very type of content management systems, I must say that. And he also has an on-site experience of working with various clients located in India, USA, and other countries. So here we have Prasad. We welcome you, and the floor is yours. Please start.
Thank you, Chintan. Thank you for the nice introduction. Just one thing I would like to correct in that introduction. Even though it has been mentioned as an expert introduction, but of course, I mean, I will say it's ongoing learning all the time, and that's exactly what I'll be stressing the point in the session also, because yes, we keep on getting experience once we start doing things, but yeah, I think it's always a learning. Always new things are coming. Like today, also what we discuss about that OBS, right, online broadcasting. So yeah, that's something which I would like to mention. Okay, apart from that, thank you for inviting me for TMI community webinar, and looking forward for great interactive session. It will be great if everyone keep on answering, keep on discussing in between, so that we can have it more interactive rather than I keep on talking uh, about the topic. Okay, so yeah, welcome everyone. Before I move ahead, I would just like to understand, because 2020 was, I think, um, kind of a good year, kind of bad year, kind of like okay for a lot of people. So if couple of you can share recent happiest moment, forget about other things which has happened, but recent happiest moment.
Okay,
I'll just
let
mention
me
that when
start
I'm
and break
sharing.
the ice. Let me start and break the
Sure.
ice.
Yeah.
Probably traveling on a two-wheeler without mask for almost five
Okay.
kilometers was a happy moment for me.
Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. I can completely understand that. Relate to it. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else?
सर पुलिस वाले ने पकड़ लिया था बिना मास्क और हेलमेट के, फिर भी पहली बार में ऐसा पकड़ा गया तो छोड़ दिया उसको, चालान नहीं
छोड़
फाड़ा
दिया
गया।
था।
यस सर, छोड़ दिया था पर
अच्छा।
चालान नहीं
Hello.
फाड़ा।
Yes, so my brother joined his first job, and that is a very pride and happy moment for me.
Amazing. Amazing, Srishti. Great. Okay. Anyone else want to share?
I recovered from Corona and I got negative report. That was my happiest moment.
Perfect. Perfect.
Well,
We're happy for that you got in healthy enough now. Yeah.
Yeah.
if it is appropriate enough, I took my first break,
Mm-hmm.
went out to one of the jealous cities like Goa, and just came back last evening. So crazy time, but couldn't imagine Corona gave us hard time and we locked out at home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll try my best that your Goa experience experience will not be going into the too much technical discussion as such, and we would like to keep it more fun, interactive. I'll try my best for that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just one thing. On Google Meet, whenever I'm sharing screen, I'm not able to see cameras or chat windows. So if anything comes on the chat window, if anyone wants me to look there, please mention before. Okay, so all the experiences, as you have heard about a lot of people, it is very small moments, but those emotions, right? That is something which we keep on feeling that okay, ये हुआ था और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. So when Chintan initially mentioned about riding a bike for 5 kilometer without a mask, have you?
Your voice is breaking up.
Prasad,
Okay.
Prasad, I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Okay. Okay. Is it clear now?
Yeah, now much better.
Okay. Yeah. So I was saying that when everyone shared the happiest moment, how many of you started visualizing that scenario, like riding a bike for 5 kilometer without a mask? कितने लोगों ने वो देखा सामने कि अच्छा मैं जा रहा हूँ या चिंतन is traveling, खुद को भी imagine किया वैसे?
I did.
You did? Okay. What about other things like traveling to Goa? कितने लोगों ने सोचा कि मुझे भी जाना था या गोवा सामने आ गया आपके कि अरे I'm on the Goa beaches and enjoying, right?
Well, to be honest,
Yes.
it was a little tough, but I think the imagination power was really shaken up or broken. Had it been times, it was very easy to imagine that I'm in Goa. Oh, it's just I'm living the moment a little in advance. But this time it was very different.
Yeah.
This time it was hard to imagine that it will come across or not. The way
Correct,
you could
correct.
imagine. Uncertainty.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what you were thinking before going to Goa. But like when you mentioned about the Goa experience, your happiest moment, people who are hearing that, right? Even when you mentioned just Goa, not even the entire sentence, even I started thinking or visualizing, imagining Goa images, photos, right?
Oh, really? Okay, that way. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
The bike with the helmet on, and I could imagine myself. Yes, the moment I heard
Correct.
We started correlating our trip, that okay, fine. When I went almost 2 years ago, this was the thing, and this was the environment.
Exactly. So the reason we are discussing about it is so whenever we read something, whenever we hear something, whenever we hear someone talking about any other experience, as a human, we immediately start imagining, we start visualizing those things. Okay, so visual thinking is something. It's like whatever we'll see today. ये ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि बहुत ज्यादा different है या हम लोग नहीं जानते. We all inherit that. We all know how to do that. We are doing it by default. बट आज सिर्फ उस पर रिवाइज करेंगे हम लोग कि उसका इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है जो हम थोड़ा सा इग्नोर करते हैं. कैन वी स्टार्ट पुटिंग मोर फोकस ऑन टू इट एंड कैन वी स्टार्ट गेटिंग मोर एंड मोर बेनिफिट्स फ्रॉम इट, राइट? So what is the plan for today's session? पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे what exactly is visual thinking, why we should do that, why we'll cover benefits and all other aspects. There are a few figures also, like 90%, 40% people are doing this or those sort of things, and how we can use visual thinking. So that's the overall way session will be happening. Okay, so coming back to the topic. So if anyone has any understanding about visual thinking, आपने कहीं पे already पढ़ा होगा, YouTube पे कुछ videos देखे हैं या फिर book पढ़ा है उसके regarding, any understanding about visual thinking, if someone has?
Yeah, hi. So I learned NLP. And I studied Dr. Anthony Robbins, whatever gyan he has given on the YouTube and on the book. And he says that we have unlimited powers, and the takeaway from that was if I want to switch off and switch on, this is the way to do it. So if I imagine myself like how you people are trying to imagine as to maybe a bike ride or a place in Goa, whatever you are able to map it, you can switch off for that point in time and again switch on back, and it gives you definitely a relief. It gives you definitely solace and some other perspective based on which how you're practicing it. It comes with a lot of practice and a lot of thinking. It also contradicts what you've been doing. I'm done. Thanks.
Yeah, great. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else want to share about visual thinking if you already know about it? Okay, I'll keep on. Maybe. Okay, so these are few very simple questions. So generally, whenever we have a dream, how do you dream? Is that dream in a text format? Is it in a visual format? So as I said, on Google Meet, generally when we start sharing screen, I will not be able to see camera or chat window. So I'll just wait for 1 minute or so, a few seconds for the reply, and I'll keep on moving for the next slides. Okay.
Prashant, you should be able to see, sorry to interrupt, you should be able to see the videos, right? When you change the layout, you should be able to see that, and you should also be able to see the chat. So are you not wanting to see it, or is it that you're not?
No, what I'm doing is I'm sharing a browser tab.
No, so there is a way out. There is a way out. While you are presenting from your laptop, you can log in parallel using your mobile and then use your mobile to have a view on the chat. However, I mean, I will just facilitate the chat for you, and I'll tell you what is the major response. I mean, whether people are responding for option A or option B.
Sure.
So, guys, kindly respond.
Great. Okay. So, yeah, as we can see, most of the answers are visual, which is pretty much expected answer, right? Generally, whatever dream we have, it is always an incident happening in the dream. It's always a real thing. It seems like real, right? There is nothing in text format. So let's have a look at next question. So if it is a topic like Harry Potter, what would you like to read? What book? Reading a book, Harry Potter book, or looking at the movie?
Both.
Both. Okay. Movie. Both. Movie. Okay. 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 So the more percentage is about movie. Yeah. But it is still tough. Yeah. Both. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So what happens when we start reading something, books like Harry Potter, which are very, very fictional? We are looking at creative writing of the imagination of author, and we start visualizing those scenarios, right? And when you go and see the movie, like maybe Three Idiots, Two States, हम लोगों ने अगर book पढ़ा है और हम लोग movie देखने जाते हैं, so we start thinking about it कि नहीं, book was much better, or oh no, movie is much better. Because initially when you read the book, you might have heard that this from friends कि जिन्होंने book पढ़ा है उनको movie generally अच्छी नहीं लगती, because whenever you are reading book, you have your own visualization, आपका imagination क्योंकि ये ऐसे हुआ है, ये ऐसे था, and you start mapping that, or you start looking similarities in the movie itself, right? So the point is, again, it is all, we start thinking visually, we start looking at those points. Okay. One last question in this. We go to malls, we understand where exactly parking is, where exactly washrooms are, where elevators are, right? How do you find it? Where are these places? How do you find it generally?
So if you're used to traveling abroad, you will follow the signs and all that stuff. But if you're in India, you prefer to ask people.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Look for signboards, combination of
but mostly signs, exactly.
Signs. Okay. Signs and logos. Yeah. look around for directions. Okay. Directions. Okay. So yeah, I completely agree with Rajesh's answer that we just in India we prefer to ask people around, and that is much easier, much comfortable way for us. But yeah, most of the time signages help. And as you mentioned, Rajesh, when we are traveling abroad, most of the time if it is written in any other languages, the way we understand is because of the signages, because of the icons, because of the graphics which has been used over there, right? Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, humans by default are visual creatures. Okay. So when we are saying visual creatures, we are looking at the image also, that caveman doing the painting, right? So when there were no languages established, nobody knew, okay, what kind of language can be spoken, people can understand it or not. At that era also, there were cave paintings. So of course, we don't know whether it was just done to pass the time, or they wanted to do the strategy discussion and doing it visually in that way, or they wanted to tell the story to the family members who were at home and didn't come for hunting, maybe, right? So multiple scenarios, but visual was the way to communicate things, and it was that era. And now when we have multiple technologies, when we have so many devices जहाँ पे communication होता है, अलग अलग ways है. Right now also, as Chintan mentioned earlier, इस particular session में भी people are from different geographies, different locations. फिर भी हम लोग बात कर पा रहे, देख पा रहे, right? But still today also what we prefer is using emojis, right? Sending maybe GIF, animated GIF, different ways. अगर किसी का बर्थडे है, अपना नियर बाय है, तो we'll be sharing multiple cakes, या फिर कुछ पार्टी वाला सिंबल, अदर सिंबल्स, फ्लावर, कोई फॉर्मल चीज है तो one cake, हैप्पी बर्थडे, एंड वी आर डन अबाउट इट, राइट? बहुत बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि we get kind of messages on WhatsApp, or we see on social media where we are really happy by looking at it. We are really laughing out loud, but we don't know how to express that in words. And that's where we take help from these signages, emojis. So basically, जो complex चीजें हैं जो आपको verbally या written way में डालना काफी मुश्किल हो जाता है, that is where signages or icons help us. Okay. So let's have a look at one video. It's a very short video. I have already buffered it. Yeah. Can you see the video screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll start.
What is visual thinking? Maps, logos, emoticons, instructions. We all process information in picture form thousands of times a day. And for many of us, when we're thinking hard or explaining something complicated, it feels natural to grab a pencil and express our own ideas in a visual way. Because when you need to give shape to an abstract concept, make the invisible visible and the intangible tangible, pictures have power. They're concise and clear. They make important things more memorable and complex things easier to communicate and comprehend. But visual thinking is about more than just pictures. It's about the journey we take when we make them. When you make pictures part of your thought process, amazing things happen. And you don't need to be an artist to do it. The act of putting your thoughts into a simple drawing gives them clarity and focus. Pictures force you to decide what matters. You have to edit and prioritize, leaving only what's relevant and useful. They open a door onto what's in your head and put it where others can see it, understand it, and help you refine it. And once it's there, you can make connections and combine ideas that would never have met on a page of text. You can pinpoint problems, hazards, and holes and plot your course through them. You can see your ideas from a different angle, get a new perspective, and push your thinking to places it would never have reached had you not reached for that pencil. Scriberia.
Okay. So that's a wonderful small video which explains the discussion which we are having. Okay, dreams कैसे होते हैं, क्या होता है, right? So that was a basic idea, initial idea, what we are discussing, just to let you know that, okay, we keep on doing visual thinking, we keep on visualizing, we keep on dreaming, imagining things, right? But जैसे इस वीडियो में explain किया है, the benefits, जो complex ideas होते हैं, now we are working in, most of us, we are working in IT industry, corporate industry, जहाँ पे अभी competition बहुत ज़्यादा है. The reason title has been chosen कि why it is necessary to learn it in 2021. Because the competition has been in this era is too much. A lot of things are changing. Technology is changing. आपको learn, unlearn, relearn वाला concept है जहाँ पे you need to keep on brushing the skills which are needed for next project, upcoming project. Right? ये काफी सारी चीजें हैं या आपके जो thoughts है वो immediately communicate करने हैं. Somewhere maybe startup के लिए pitching करना है, कहीं पे आपका project pitch है. All these things can be communicated, can be used in effective way if we use simple visual along with the communication what we want to do, right? एक तो written communication of course होता है, but written के साथ हम कुछ छोटे छोटे symbols ऐड कर रहे हैं, जैसे अभी इस वीडियो में simply उन्होंने दिखाया था, right? कनेक्शन जो होता है, हमारे पास जितनी इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है उसको कनेक्ट कैसे करें. Of course we'll look at those slides again more. So this is the statistic which is available on internet as well. So generally, जैसे हम लोग visual thinking बोलते हैं, where we want to add icons, where we want to draw icons, it generally happens that we start thinking, okay, this is for designers, this is for artists, somebody who can sketch, somebody who can communicate visually, but that's not the case. Any type of human being, you are in any profession, any age, अपने पास जो information आती है entire day में 90% of the information transmitted to the brain is visual. जैसे हमने discussion किया अभी icons के बारे में discussion किया कि हम लोग even if we use the mobile phone right now also mute unmute करना है, volume button, everything we understand because of those visuals. अपने phone में इतने सारे apps है, so the way we open the app, desired app, is generally looking at the icon के नीचे app का नाम भी लिखा होता है, but we don't look at it, right? So
Prasad, I wanted to ask you one question.
Sure.
So what happens if about those people who are visually impaired or who are blind? Because those, you know, I mean, with your knowledge in this field, I was just imagining those people who are born blind or who have an anomaly, whose visual images are disfigured. So
Right.
how do they perceive things?
Right. So when it comes to, of course, I mean, that's a great question looking at the topic. But as we know, a lot of things which are available for other people who can see visually, and for visual impaired people, there are a lot of different things. The different powers which they have, that their different senses are much more active if visual senses are not active, right? So that is something which helps them to think beyond generally जो बाकी के लोग visually करते हैं. The senses are different.
So
in that way. Of course, उनके लिए
so that means they like us, they would not be thinking visually, or maybe they are thinking on the audio or something else, like.
Correct. And even if they are thinking visually, so हम लोग अभी थोड़ा सा next slide में देखेंगे. So in this visual thinking, whatever way we start thinking, जैसे गोवा की बात हुई थी, right? So it always basically relates to our previous knowledge या previous way things we have seen earlier. वो चीजें देखना शुरू करते हैं हम, वो visualize करना शुरू करते हैं. But in case of visually impaired, of course, I mean, for them it is difficult because they haven't seen those things earlier. So what to visualize, how to imagine that particular thing which they are hearing about, of course, is difficult for them.
Okay, I've got another question. I'll ask a little later.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I will not be going the entire statistic, but as you can see on screen itself, how visual thinking helps us, because if we see something visually, even if it is just यहाँ पे अभी 80% लिखा है, it's not drawing, it's not icon, it's simple number, but it is in different color, it is in different font size, so it basically gets into our head properly. We remember that information much more better than this small text information. 60,000 times faster. There is very good research which has been done. There were two groups basically, and one simple calculation has been given. Okay, 55 into 32, something like that. Okay, multiply 55 into 32. और उनको बोला गया था कि आपको paper, pen, whiteboard, nothing has to be used. So the time which they took to just do the calculation inside their head was much more than somebody who was using the paper and pen, because they were putting it visually, उनको सामने दिख रहा था, and it was much easier to do the calculation, right? So that's where this particular figure has came out, that okay, it is much faster if we do it with the visuals. And generally जैसे IT की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग, तो अपने पास अभी जितने thoughts होते हैं, we use a lot of different to-do list app, we use different project management apps. कहीं पे हम लोग नोट टेकिंग के ऐप यूज करते हैं. एवरनोट इज वन ऑफ द पॉपुलर थिंग. उसमें भी एज यू कैन सी वी कैन कीप ऑन एडिंग नोट्स इन डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स. सो वो चीज है बेसिकली, it just starts helping you to put your thoughts somewhere, park it. It's not that you're forgetting, but you're parking your thoughts somewhere, and you can always go ahead, recall. And when it comes to writing, typing, at that time you are looking at the information also. So one way एक आप सिर्फ सोचते हो, दूसरा when you are writing, kinesthetic, when you are reading, that a verbal part as well. So different reading, different learning senses comes into the picture, and वो ज़्यादा effective होता है in that way. Okay. This is very simple, small blackboard animation which talks about कि visual brain कैसे हेल्प करता है विजुअल थिंकिंग. सो इट क्लैरिफाइज कंफ्यूजिंग कॉन्सेप्ट, जैसे हमने उस वीडियो में देखा था अभी. यू कैन एक्सप्लोर, डेवलप डिफरेंट आइडियाज, बिकॉज द पॉइंट इज, इवन लेट्स टेक वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. अपने घर में कहीं पे एक कॉर्नर में यू वांट टू डेकोरेट द रूम, राइट, इंटीरियर करना है. वी स्टार्ट थिंकिंग मल्टीपल वेज, and it helps क्योंकि अगर मैं simple sketch बनाते हैं हम लोग उस टाइम पे, it's not necessary that you are an architect, but it's just क्योंकि यहाँ पे होना चाहिए, this will be much better. I think this particular color we can put multiple pieces of different colors and see कि अच्छा नहीं ये better लग रहा है. It is just exploring things, and that helps us to refine कि नहीं ये better नहीं था. And if I relate that to maybe the working thing, corporate industry, again, I come from design field, mostly UX design, so I can talk more about it. कि design में जहाँ पे before going into any tools like Photoshop or Sketch nowadays or Figma, if people start doing it on paper, exploring different layouts, exploring different concepts, even before that की research जो किया हुआ है उसको persona में डालना है, वो connections कैसे होते हैं, that is what something which helps a lot. जैसे ये point है, understand information, make connections, because information is coming to us in whole different ways, different angles, and it's a overload of information now, right now, right? उसके connections कैसे बनाए हम लोग, उसको understand कैसे करें, that is where paper, pen, any sort of visual helps. I prefer paper and pen because it becomes much easier. जैसे ही हम लोग कुछ डिजिटल टूल के लिए जाते हैं, हम थोड़ा सा रिफाइन करने की कोशिश करते हैं कि एस्थेटिक पे ज्यादा फोकस करते हैं कि अच्छा मेरा ये वाला फॉन्ट बेटर नहीं है, ये कलर बेटर नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई आई प्रेफर आइदर व्हाइट बोर्ड, पेपर, पेन इज मच बेटर, मच इजियर वे. ओके, नाउ कमिंग बैक टू अगेन इंफॉर्मेशन ओवरलोड का पॉइंट. जैसे हमने पहले डिस्कस किया था कि व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी इन 2021. Nowadays we see a lot of things. There are OTT platforms. We keep on looking at YouTube. We keep on looking at social media. We read different type of books. We listen to podcasts. Of course, dreaming, imagining is something which is our superpower, which we keep on doing. So इतनी सारी information जब आती है, आपने देखा होगा आजकल काफी बार ऐसे होता है कि usually some time back, people used to say after a particular age, maybe a particular age 50 60, जहाँ पे लोग बोलते कि okay, अभी मुझे याद नहीं है, I don't remember his or her name, I forgot what exactly that shop was, right? But nowadays it is happening with everyone, because we are filling our brain with so much information कि जहाँ पे उसको process करना, उसके connection, उसको remember करना बहुत difficult होता जा रहा है, right? And that's where we keep on forgetting maybe actor's name, actress's name, किसी serial का नाम, and we keep on saying कि अरे just परसों देखा था मैंने और मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है. It's just because you don't give that much of time to that information, or you don't make proper connections with that information जो आपको help करे याद रखने के लिए. Okay, any questions till now? We have just seen what, why, थोड़ा सा faster way में. Okay, I can see in chat window phone number also we don't remember after mobile coming. Absolutely, absolutely. And we Abhay, we do remember few phone numbers जिनको हमने खुद कहीं पे में भी लोकल जो एसटीडी बूथ थे या फिर अपना जो लैंडलाइन था जब हम लोग डायल करते थे, एक्चुअली वी डू रिमेम्बर दोज नेम. इफ यू आस्क मी कि कोई जो फ्रेंड्स है जिनके फोन नंबर काफी साल से सेम है, आई रिमेम्बर दोज फोन नंबर्स इवन आफ्टर सो लॉन्ग, बिकॉज वो हमने काफी बार टाइप किया है, काफी बार डायल किया हुआ है. दैट इज जस्ट बेसिकली इम्प्रिंटिंग अगेन एंड अगेन इन ऑन आवर ब्रेन. How can you make children learn faster using this concept? Shankar, that's a great question. And as Chintan explained earlier in my introduction, so we have a company called Creomi, जहाँ पे हम लोग बच्चों के साथ ही काम कर रहे हैं 10+ year, 5th standard onward. And we start our learning stages from the visual thinkers. So we have 3 stages: visual thinkers, young innovator, and aspiring change maker. So in visual thinker, we have one course for children, which is visual note taking. So how we can help them to learn faster is, yeah, thank you, Shristi. So that basically helps us helps children to understand the content really well. अगर मैं आपको example देना चाहूँ, so my son is in 6th standard. Just in Diwali he was having exams, उसके लिए वो prepare कर रहा था, and one topic was ग्राम पंचायत. Now you can imagine उसके लिए ग्राम पंचायत ये वर्ड ही काफी डिफरेंट था, कभी सुना नहीं है ये सब चीजें. एंड ही वाज रीडिंग अबाउट इट कि ग्राम पंचायत डिस्ट्रिक्ट में होता है, विलेज में होता है, स्मॉल विलेजेस में होता है, कितने विलेजेस आते हैं उसके अंदर, कितने लोग होते हैं पंचायत समिति में, वो इलेक्शन कैसे होता है. एंड ही वाज हैविंग हार्ड टाइम फॉर दैट कि क्या करूं मैं इसको, कि कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करूं, बिकॉज इट वाज ऑल काइंड ऑफ एलियन वर्ड्स फॉर हिम, राइट? So we just sat together. We discussed okay, there is one way which I'll be showing in next slide, 5W and 1H. So we just discussed on those questions. Just think about it. What is Gram Panchayat? Where it can be formed? Who is part of Gram Panchayat Samiti member? और उसका हमने एक simple सा mind map बनाया. And he was so happy after that. उसने like people are now, these kids are used to digital things more. वो paper पे करने के बाद he went ahead, created a very simple short video on it for himself. It's not posted anywhere, but it was a presentation he made for himself. Okay, this is what Gram Panchayat is. और एक छोटा सा mind map उसने create किया. कहाँ पे होता है, तो कितने villages, कितने number of people, कितने number of districts are included in that. That helped him really well. Now even if I ask him later on, मैंने 2 week के बाद कोशिश की पूछने की, and he remembered quite a lot of things from that. So I think that is how it helps children to do that. Is storytelling better or video clips better for learning? Well, that depends. Everyone's learning capacity, way of learning is different. Somebody might be good with visual, किसी को पढ़ने के बाद ज्यादा बेटर समझ में आता है, किसी को वो प्रैक्टिकल करने के बाद ऑफकोर्स सबको बेटर लगता है. बट that is something which depends on the kids capacity of doing, I mean rather than saying capacity, उनका जो powerful part है, उनका जो powerful way of learning है, that is something which is the better answer for that. And of course in storytelling, And looking at the video storytelling mein, if somebody is telling the story in very plain simple way तो उतना effective नहीं होगा. Similarly वो video भी वैसे होगा तो. But someone who is telling the story with a lot of emotions, वो कहीं पे वो articulate करके making different sounds, giving the entire background कि क्या हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है, that definitely helps kids. And that is where we see कि younger age में काफी बार उस way में learning होता है. And unfortunately the problem is once you start going 5th standard 6th standard and onward, बहुत बार ये स्टोरी टेलिंग हो गया या फिर डूइंग सिंपल विजुअल नोट्स, इन चीजों पे फोकस काफी कम किया जाता है. एंड दैट इज समथिंग पीपल स्टार्ट टीचर्स स्टार्ट टेलिंग कि ये नहीं करना चाहिए, ये मत करो, इस पे फोकस करो. बट दैट्स द बेस्ट वे टू अंडरस्टैंड एनी कॉन्सेप्ट, बेस्ट वे टू लर्न फॉर दैट. ओके, सो हाउ कैन वी डू दैट? जैसे हमने इंफॉर्मेशन ओवरलोड की बात की, if you search anything online, आपने नॉर्मल ये दिखा कि मुझे सर्दी हो गई तो गूगल हैज सो मेनी रिजल्ट्स. इट विल टेक यू कि अच्छा ये हो गया तो इससे ये होता है, इस सिम्टम से ये होगा, ये होता है कैंसर, एंड इट विल टेक यू कि नहीं 6 महीने बाद ये होने वाला है आपके साथ, राइट? ओके, जोक्स अपार्ट, व्हाट आई वांटेड टू से, anything you search online, you have so much of information and everyone has different thought process. जैसे वो बात communicate करना चाहते हैं, जैसे बताना चाहते हैं, right? So what happens in that way, if you think about a process, how to do the visual thinking, how to do the design thinking, how to do the effective project management, तो हर एक का experience, हर एक का thought process अलग है, right? And that's where based on my own experience, based on what I have seen, what I have read, this is the process which for me much more effective. Okay, you look at the information, or you ask about it, you read the information, you ask multiple questions on that, so that you understand the information much better. When you are understanding, जैसे ग्राम पंचायत के एग्जांपल की बात कर रहे थे हम लोग, जहाँ पे इनिशियली सिर्फ उसको क्वेश्चंस पुट अप कर दिए थे. नाउ व्हेन जब वो क्वेश्चंस आ गए तो उसको पता था कि अच्छा ये पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन का पार्ट यहाँ पे रिलेट करता है, बिकॉज व्हाट कम्स इन द सेंटर, एक ग्राम पंचायत का पार्ट माइंड मैप के. ओके, मुझे और क्या देखना है, इसके रिलेटेड कौन से ब्रांचेस है, विलेजेस है, विलेजेस में क्या होता है, पंचायत समिति है, वो और कहीं है क्या, तो ही वाज जस्ट कनेक्टिंग इट विद डिफरेंट सिंपल एरोज, नो फैंसी ड्राइंग, नथिंग, इट वाज टेक्स्ट, एरोज, oval shapes, that's it, right? And that is how he kept it in visuals. So I'll show you a few examples also based on that. Yeah, and interesting part is in सबका जो base है is about observation. If we keep on observing things, क्या होता है कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि मुझे ड्रॉ करना नहीं आता, या फिर किसी ने सिंपल वे में ड्रॉ कर दिया एंड ओके मैं नहीं कर पाया. The reason is if we don't look at the things in very minimal way कि उसमें कौन से basic shapes है, कैसे observe करें उसको, we will not be able to put it in visual format. Okay, again वो एक हम लोग white board पे भी देखेंगे उसके बारे में, right? And even for kids it helps in this way कि जब when you start asking different questions information understand करने के लिए, so the basic primary skill get nurtured here is curiosity. You start thinking कि okay मुझे कहाँ पे कौन सी information necessary है, कितनी मुझे लेनी है वहां से, कितनी मुझे relate करनी है, कौन से connections है. So critical thinking is primary skill वहां पर. When you start putting it in the visual format, visual thinking, right? Of course, multiple skills overlap over here, but यहाँ पे मैंने सिर्फ primary वाले mention किए जो ज़्यादा use होंगे in each and every stage. Okay, now this is very simple mind map. Okay, I was talking about 5W and 1H, जो students के लिए भी helpful है. I think question was from Shankar, right? Yeah. Okay, there are more questions. Many times video clips are too fast for visualizing the underlying ideas. I'm just reading it for everyone. For many children, internet-based teaching to children does not consider this aspect. Somewhat agree with you, Shankar. But now what is happening? Because I'm in that space right now. So there are so many technical aspects also. Few students don't like कि अगर वो काफी slow session चल रहा है, या if I'm putting a lot of time in particular slide to explain it, they just want things really fast, because due to social media, due to all other aspects, it is happening with everyone that we want things to happen really fast, and मुझे immediately देखना है, result देखना है, right? That's where TikTok ले लो आप, reels ले लो, ये सब चीजें जो छोटी छोटी, that's where I think bite-sized learning helps in that way, and people are not considering that aspect is another पॉइंट इज, जैसे हम लोग भी अगर वीडियो बनाते हैं तो उसमें ये थॉट है कि स्टूडेंट और एनी एडल्ट नाउअडेज नोज कि मुझे यहाँ पे पॉज करना है, मुझे यहाँ पे पॉज करके या फिर मुझे रिवाइंड करके वापस सुनना है ये बात. सो दे आर मच बेटर accommodated with these kind of things. So instead of doing a longer duration videos जहाँ पे वो थोड़ा सा slow होगा, ज़्यादा time put up किया होगा, people do this for internet based teaching.
Prasad, my question is, most of these teaching aids, they're all prepared for urban children, whereas the ability to grasp such things, especially in the rural areas, is for the children, because from the Rotary, we are interacting with small children. The rural areas, we find their ability to understand this visual media, this whatever you're talking about, thinking by visualization, is very, very poor, because they have not seen many things. The people who create all these videos, they think that the children in urban areas have been seeing so many things, they're able to relate themselves with what is being projected. But rural area things, children have not seen many things, and they are not able to grasp anything. So I don't know. Making this, thinking aids based on your experience with urban children is totally wrong.
Completely agree. Right now, we as a Creomi working with one of the NGO in and Telangana state. So they had a rural entrepreneurship program. Of course, age group was a little bit more than school going children. So that is where we conducted live sessions, and apart from that, Creomi created simple assignments जो कहीं पे Google form में था, कहीं पे NGO actually did printouts and handed over to rural students, candidates. And I can completely relate to what you are saying, because even assignment में भी जितना mind map की जो बात की, so we have tried to avoid these kind of words की mind map. Instead of that, कि okay, what is your first thought, कि आपके दिमाग में पहले क्या आता है, इसके नजदीक क्या होगा, इससे क्या relate करोगे. One of the assignment which we have recently designed for them again, जहाँ पे now it's about 18 plus year children, you can say, and for them they are doing entrepreneurship training. So now when it comes to entrepreneurship to that particular area, जहाँ पे उनका 2 lakh to 4 lakh per annum is really great income, literally ऐसे type के target audience है वहाँ पे for this particular course. And that is where what we are telling them more and more, okay, rather than like private limited and all, of course content development is at their end yet, but जो हम लोग इसमें cover up कर रहे हैं assignment में, we ask them to go to your nearby shop, talk to that shop owner, okay, what is their experience, उन्होंने कैसे setup किया, how exactly they are dealing it, and then we ask them to come back and then feel the things ki jo, whether it can be a mind map, whether it can be a very simple questions which are targeted to them. So I completely agree with you that कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि same urban related videos should be catered to rural, right? Because that's where, as I said, I come from UX design background, so I can relate to it कि target audience आपका जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा important है, understanding that target audience, and a particular format doesn't fit to everyone. I hope I'm able to clarify that. Okay, so there is another one. Are you covering any tools that can enhance your thinking, focus, and problem solving through visual thinking? Well, Sunil, rather than going into the tools, as I mentioned earlier, I mean, there are so many tools available for mind mapping, so many tools available for putting things like Evernote gives you so many things. Multiple note-taking application, Mac itself has. but rather than focusing on that, we are just going to cover on methodology, जैसे ये simple questions का है 5W1H, and the best tool which I have mentioned is paper and pen. So that is something what we'll be covering. Okay. Now, yeah, this is what we discussed when it comes to looking at the information. And Shankar, to answer your question about rural, this particular visual note taking we did with tier 2, tier 3 city students also. So वहाँ पे it was moreover we were focusing on regional language along with English. कि जैसे who, what, when. It was in Maharashtra. तो okay, कौन होता, कुणी केला, कधी केला, if everyone understand Marathi what I'm saying. Okay, so it was mixed so that they understand what we are talking about. Okay. Now, if you come from a corporate or any other background, we understand कि जहाँ पे हमें project execute करना है, we want to do a particular design, we want to solve a problem, we want to understand a particular story, lesson plan. In all these scenarios, this method, which is very, very simple, helps. Okay. Generally, writers जो अपना creative block, like what to write now, बहुत ज़्यादा use करते हैं 5W1H को. You're just creating more and more questions. Okay, who was there? Who did this? Who else can do this? Who can help this character? Okay, what is happening? Multiple questions can be created on this basis. जो आपको problem solve करने के लिए, आपका overall plan बनाने के लिए, how to go further with this particular project, how to understand a topic. That is something is really, really helpful with these questions. What we did with kids in the online session for visual note taking, we just asked them, okay, now you need to write a very simple small story on COVID situation, Corona, and this was just in front of them, who, what, when, where, why, and how. Everyone started asking different questions. Okay, what is exactly Corona? What are the symptoms? Where it started? Who was the person who was infected first? And once they have these list of questions, they can always look at different books. They can ask someone. They can go on internet, gather more and more information about it. So once you have your own questions and then you look at the information, वो बहुत ज़्यादा relate कर पाते हैं. In anyone, I mean, it's not just for students or it's not just for adult. In all age group, अपने खुद के questions से जो आप ढूंढ रहे हो उसके लिए, that helps a lot to understand overall topic. Foreign language is also learned easily through visual medium. Absolutely, Abhay. Absolutely. I have one example for that. When I was with Ernst & Young, there was a project in Vietnam. Now, first of all, there's Japan, Vietnam, even Korea. Generally, these people are really, really attention to detail is too much at that point. क्योंकि आपने ये particular point क्यों add किया, आपने ये particular thing, why this is there, all these sort of question. And when it came to Vietnam, problem ये था कि every meeting, every simple brainstorming within the team members, their team member and our team member, we needed a translator all the time because English is not something which is very, very priority language. Then they don't learn English. A lot of them don't learn, and वहाँ पे काफी कम लोग हैं जिनको English and Vietnamese पता है. So they keep on helping you to translate and at both the ends. So that is where project execution particularly, because the project was with the bank where we had to do research, come back with the research, tell them, okay, what can be done, what kind of value proposition, what kind of maybe new services can be introduced to their bank. While doing that, the deal was, it is not just कि आप हमें research करके दो. It's not just the consultation. You prepare our team and train them कि अगर हमें next time ये करना है same thing, how can we do it without having any other, without outsourcing the project. So that is where more and more question came into the picture. That is where more and more discussions happened, because generally आप जैसे जानते हो सब लोग कि the project is outsourced, you keep on executing that, हम लोग output लेकर जाते हैं, client will ask or revise few things, but in this case it was not just output, it was the whole process. So that's where we interviewed a lot of different companies. Of course, I mean, there were 3 different sections supply chain के, उसमें से हम लोग जो top वाले थे bigger companies, उनके CEO, CFOs, we were interviewing with them in Vietnam. So based on those interview, so why you came up with particular interview question, फिर ये information आपको persona में कैसे help कर रही है, इसका आपको आगे जाके क्या benefit होगा, why are you asking this question? This was the discussion. Generally, जो any project doesn't have these sort of detailed discussion. So वहाँ पे भी हमने उनको जो documentation दिया था, it was really simple. We just created simple circles, mind map. क्योंकि if it is a CEO, this is the question we are asking. What is the reason it has been asked? And believe me, this was way simpler for them to understand कि अच्छा ठीक है, because they were able to see the connection rather than just understanding in a Word document format. It was PPT itself, but simple connection helped them to understand it much better. When we did a lot of brainstorming internally also, of course, translator was needed, but जो भी discussion हो रहा था वो whiteboard पे, again connection through, they were coming, writing on the whiteboard. So that helped us a lot, right? So I just wanted to share the example because Abhay mentioned about foreign language. So yes, for learning foreign language is one part, and working with them, working with different language जो आपको नहीं पता, वहाँ पे भी visual was very very helpful. That's something as my personal experience there. Okay, now हमने ये questions पूछ लिए, we have information. उसके बाद क्या? How to go ahead and do the visual thinking part, इसको visually कैसे execute करें, right? So जैसे हमने अभी language की बात की थी, which I just mentioned about a different language. So any language, हमारा अपना मराठी हो, हिंदी हो, English हो, any language, there are alphabets, right? So similarly, consider this as visual as a language. इसके simple alphabets हैं जो आपको अभी screen पे दिख रहे हैं. It is nothing but simple circle, जो of course I mean you can change it to oval and any other way. Square or rectangle, triangle, a simple line and dot. That's it. Which we know since childhood. यही सबसे पहले देखा था. If you remember, right now also we get the toy for kids कि जहाँ पे different shapes है, उसके blocks है, so they understand कौन सा block कहाँ पे fit होगा perfectly, right? So we are just giving them shapes का introduction, and that is the basic alphabet which are needed to do any drawing, whether it is at starting level, whether it is at expert level. Okay, so I would like to show you this on simple whiteboard, जिसमें हम 2-3 icons करेंगे बस. I'll not take too much time over there. In between, if you have any question till the time I'm just sharing the tag. Any questions? Or anyone want to share any experience about, like, जो मैं project की बात कर रहा था, Vietnam. Any of your experiences in that way?
So, Prasad, I have a question. So, you have been doing a lot of work in the kids' education and all, but looking at the audience around, all of us are working in corporate, and then we have to make a lot of presentation and all.
Correct.
So, what do you think? What is it that we can take away from today's session? See, what you have spoken until now is, yes, definitely it enables child to do this, that, productivity and whatnot. But then none of us are teachers. All of us are used to make presentation and all. So that is where, I mean, probably you may have to change, update, and then tell us that how we can use it. Maybe is it something that can we make our next presentation with a different approach?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, like for when it comes to visual thinking, as I said, we keep on discussing about okay, this is for artists or this is for designers. Similarly, I think now the understanding is happening कि ये सिर्फ बच्चों को पढ़ाने के लिए या फिर उस particular way में useful होगा. But what I'm talking about is, even in the scenario where you have to make a presentation, as I mentioned earlier, if you have to do the startup pitch, as we saw in that particular video.
Give us some hack which we can actually try maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Correct. So to start that hack, this is the first step, which is really, really helpful in any case. Even if you are making that particular presentation, what happens in the industry also, like many of you are experienced, so you might be already doing it. But a lot of time, we just take that particular topic upfront and we start working on the presentation, working on the project aspect. But if you just go back and ask multiple questions for that particular topic, even when you are interacting with the client, even when you are just discussing within the team, this is the first step which helps a lot. Of course, this is one of the method, 5W1H. Okay, there are different ways of looking at the information in much in depth, so that you can make better connections for the presentations also, even particularly for this presentation. Okay, let me now. Okay, I was sharing another screen. Yeah, I was talking about this screen. Let me just show you examples quickly, and then I'll come back to whiteboard maybe. So whether it is training, whether it is our own understanding. Now, I have a lot of friends in the industry who had experience in development, want to go to design maybe, right? Or there are things which are you are learning new technology. So at all that time for that learning, for that execution, again, problem solving, execution of the project at every aspect. Let me show you that screen first, so that maybe I think. Yeah. So where it can be used, okay. You can look at this URL also, innovationmanagement.se. I'll share that URL later on the chat window as well. So where visual thinking can be used, if it is targeted to leadership and management, developing that corporate vision, your mission statement. I'll not go through all one by one, but I'll just highlight few things. Of course, organizational structure, process mapping, optimization. All right. When it comes to, sorry, it got stuck. Yeah. When it comes to marketing and sales, so identifying new market niche, developing ideas, positioning your new product, right? Strategic planning after developing future planning services, scenarios, sorry. Mapping existing knowledge, defining personal or team goals to release. So these are the different ways which, as I said, I'll share the URL as well. But these are so many different areas where visual thinking can be used effectively. And to do that, the process which we saw here. So the process what we saw here, it helps a lot. I am mentioning 5W1H as one of the method. There can be different ways. There can be different, like you do the 5 why, you do why, how, ladder, right? So these are the different ways which can be utilized to do a particular presentation you're talking about, a particular pitch you're talking about. All right. Does that make sense? Does that help you to answer?
Yeah. Prasad, can I help a bit?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
So I suspect I'm trying to interpret. I think what he's asking is, supposing we have to, do a presentation.
Rajesh, you went on mute.
Supposing we have to do a presentation on Monday. Okay.
Right.
Most of us have that typical problem, and then we have Saturday and Sunday to think it all over and present. So we just want to do a 3-point or a 5-point, nothing major. I mean, we don't want to get into all that thing, but just example 3-point presentation. And for the sake of example, you can take any topic of your choice, a 3-point presentation. Now, typically, what I see is there are 3 types of flavors that come. One is a typical management guy. He is the best suited, and he puts it across without details, but communicates it. This is the challenge, this is the problem, this is how it is going to solve. The next category of person who comes is the technical guy, or he's the executor. Okay.
Right.
His way of putting that same thing is he'll write a lot of technical stuff there.
Correct.
Okay. And third one is somewhere that person is lost in translation. Okay, this is my interpretation. So I think what Chintan is asking is, could you just take an example of your choice and help us upskill or help us on the soft skill to use the visual tool and do that presentation and make that difference.
Okay.
Any combination of your choice which you have come across. Chintan, am I able to interpret you, and am I representing what is needed?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have reworded correctly.
So please
can I say something, Chintan?
Yeah.
I have done many of these presentations, and I've used Canva, which gives the pictures, combinations, presentation, written material, everything you can do. You try canva.com, it's a freeware available there. You can make excellent presentations, which gives the visuals as well as the text. This is my personal experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So all I am asking is, I mean, we as a corporate professionals, what are the 3 or 5 things we can do to learn or implement it maybe next week?
Right. Absolutely. I completely get what you're saying, Chintan, and that's the reason I showed the slide again for look or ask and then make connections. What is happening? We are just relating it to a particular way that, okay, this is just for teaching or learning for small kids. That's exactly what I mentioned in the start of the session, that generally at a particular age, we try to get things in much faster. We just need pointers. Okay, this is done, right? But when it comes to understanding the information in much better way and then presenting it, that makes much more sense, right? And for that purpose, the 3 pointers which I'm mentioning, rather than going into the tools like Mr. Shankar mentioned about Canva, which I'm using right now for the presentation. So there is Canva, there are different tools, but of course, I mean, tools, your comfortability with the tool, different tool availability, whether the pricing, and that's, of course, I mean, the later part. But before we go into the execution along with the tool, making it much more clearer from the, whether it comes from a strategy point of view, whether it comes from a planning point of view, how to do that and what exactly visual thinking is for that. That is something which I'm trying to cover in this session. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's move on.
Right. Of course, I mean, I'm still happy to answer the questions, but that is something which I'm focusing, and we'll still look at, mentioned Canva. I can share my screen where I'm showing the presentation with Canva. But again, those things are like, okay, Canva already has multiple images, and you'll just pick few of the images and start doing it. Like when I'll show about the visual alphabets, I'm not asking you to do the drawing for client presentation. Okay, it is just for your own internal brainstorming purpose, whether it is with the team, whether it is with the client. Okay, at those places. Of course, when it comes to putting it into the presentation, you might go to Icon Finder, you might go to Flaticon, which are websites where multiple great icons has been already there, or there might be a design team who will just help it to translate into the visual part. Right.
So Prasad, I wanted to ask you now. I know this kind of, when in my question in the chat I had talked of tools. So I know one thing, that when we are doing, as you talked of, speaking to our team or an internal discussion, whiteboarding is an important activity of the discussion. And during that whiteboarding, visual, part of visual thing, like we draw images and shapes to get the thought process through with the other colleagues. So that much and that's what we normally do. But what I was saying is that if you had any ready-made exam, I don't think you may have, because you may not have been prepared for that. But if you could have had some ready-made examples, like for instance, many years back, I had attended a session where a similar kind of activity was thought of, where you when you're doing problems solutioning on solution, giving solution IT solutions, especially in the field of ERP or similar application sales, or talking on it, you draw various ships, and you get these various entities connected, or various elements of the solution connected, and prepare a final shape such that it is visually imagined by the viewer. So something similar to that, if you have something, you can, or else the flow is fine. We appreciate.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you for that explanation. So what I'll do, instead of maybe going to the whiteboard part, again coming back to the tools, maybe like for whiteboarding, what we are using generally is Jamboard, which is from the Google, right? Becomes way easier in this scenario where everyone is not in one place. Right? So that's one of the tools which is very effective for these kind of things. So let me show you a few quick examples which are not in a again digital presentation format, but how the thoughts has been put on the paper and how it helped basically. That is something which I'll share, which is already in the presentation. Will that be okay?
Yeah,
I think
sure.
that will help to understand. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe if you have any case study, you can share that. That should suffice our, question or queries
Correct.
now.
Exactly. Absolutely.
That this was the case, and how visual thinking improved the scenario or benefited the user or customer, whatever.
Exactly. Absolutely. Sure. So unfortunately, immediately I don't have those questions, the entire flow, but the output, and I will explain the output, how exactly I came to that part. I think that should help. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So this is the simple drawing where a particular question was kept on coming, that okay, how can I become a good UX designer? So when I was working, so almost like 10-15 years in the industry, that time also people used to come, as you know, from the corporate overall scenario, people used to come to the design team. Okay, I want to become a UX designer. What do you suggest? What are the things? What are the skills? What are the tools we should use? When I started training, doing the corporate training, and also college going or professional training, that time also this was the question which was being asked in first session all the time for multiple batches. We have seen that, we have observed that. So at one particular batch, and generally what happens कि okay, somebody comes to you and asks you, okay, मैं कैसे बनूं UX designer, क्या different tools है? So there are so many things जो आपको immediately handy नहीं होते, right? So you maybe tell 2 to 3 points to one person, 2 points to another person. So you might miss few points, and which I wanted to avoid while talking to next set of batch or next set of student. So this was for my own reference, which I did. Okay, if it is a UX designer in between, they should be able to have empathize with the users. They should understand what is empathy. They should understand to use it effectively. In knowledge, they can do course, they can read articles, they can do podcast. It's all about continuous learning. Passion is must, practice. There is no shortcut. So this is something which I wrote so that I can talk about these pointers. To my surprise, when I showed it to the batch, the student, everyone was really happy because they saw it in a little bit of visual and highlighter forms. They clicked photos of it. One of the student wanted to write article on this particular image itself, right? Again, as you see, there is nothing fancy, no digital tool as such, but all the thoughts which are really clear for them now. And this is something which has helped me in overall IT project execution as well. Whenever we are talking with the client, there are a few ideas. Generally, client is not able to explain maybe easily. We are not able to explain to client because a lot of time we start using technical jargons. Maybe client is not familiar with that. So at that point, it really helps them to tell, okay, this is the flow, this is the process, what we are talking about in simple drawings. and that has helped us in multiple projects to communicate much faster. Okay.
Prasad, sorry to intervene. See, what you have created here, the mind map, which can be done very easily in a digital form. There is a software app called XMind8, capital X MIND number 8. Whatever time it takes you to make this by hand, within the same time, you can make it in digital form.
Absolutely. There is one slide at the end, Shankar. That slide has a quote, line from author Dan Rome. It is from the book Back of the Napkin. And the line prominently says, hand is mightier than mouse. Okay. I'll tell you the reason. I'll tell you the reason why he has mentioned about this. Okay. His Back of the Napkin book is also famous. You can search about it. Dan Rome is the author. The reason it has been mentioned, I being a designer, I have experienced myself as well. A lot of designer in team start talking कि okay, हमारे दिमाग में अभी आइडिया है, हमें पता है कि क्या डिजाइन करना है, we'll start doing it. They will open Photoshop, they will open Sketch or any other tool, and a very simple small thing which takes couple of hours to do on the Photoshop can be easily structured. Of course, I'm not saying कि paper वाला output हमें client को share करना है, right? That's not the story, but अपने जो थॉट्स है, इंटरनल क्लैरिटी है, आपको लेआउट के लिए क्लैरिटी चाहिए इनिशियली, दैट इज समथिंग पीपल ट्राई टू अवॉइड ऑन द पेपर एंड डायरेक्टली जंप इनटू द डिजिटल टूल. सो डिजिटल टूल्स में, एज यू मेंशन कपल ऑफ टूल्स, आपने भी कपल ऑफ टूल्स एक्सप्लोर किए बिकॉज यू वांट, क्योंकि द आउटपुट शुड बी एस्थेटिकली बेटर. Maybe instead of just sharp corners, it should have rounded corners.
No. It is amenable to editing, corrections, modifications, improvement very, very fast. In a paper, when you make it, you make 1 or 2 changes, the paper is gone.
Yeah. I completely agree with that point. When it comes to simple mind map, yes, maybe a few tools can be really helpful. But generally, the thing which happens with the digital tool, we kind of go into the aesthetic mode. It might be because we come from a design background. I generally go for aesthetic part. Okay, the text color, the font sizes. We start looking into the aesthetic thing. That's why maybe if you have seen the project where wireframes are always in black and white and with the lines, the only reason is keep focus is on the content, focus is on the structure, focus is on the way information has been plotted instead of aesthetic. That's the whole idea. But yes, when it is very simple thing which is very clear for you, it can be done with the mind map tools, which can be edited in much faster in collaboration with the team, of course. So yes, that is also helpful in that way. Okay, Abhay has mentioned one comment. Directly going on tool means we don't think on paper. That's exactly what I'm trying to put away. Thank you. Okay. Now, there are two things. Now, maybe your point about tools will be helpful here. This image was created, this drawing was done very fast just to put thoughts on paper. When everyone liked it, they wanted to have more discussion around it. So this has been modified. Of course, when we talked initially that what are the benefits, the few of the points which are mentioned here has been eliminated in this drawing, because the first output helped me to refine that, okay, no, this is not needed. यहाँ पे ये दो चीजें और होनी चाहिए, और otherwise colleagues or other people discuss कि नहीं मुझे, I think you should add this particular point. So basically, just putting it in very simple way on the paper help to discuss, get a lot more refinement, which was a result of this. Okay. So as Abhay also mentioned on the chat window, putting thoughts on the paper and just refining it in much better way helps in that scenario, helps in that way. Again, maybe this is related to understanding part for a no-wise user, right? And now again, this is not from the teaching perspective exactly, but when you discuss with the clients and when you talk about, as I said, technical jargons, the entire process you want to explain, maybe in the presentation also, that okay, this is what we'll be doing, this is what exactly it is. So in UX design also, as you can see the word visual design, task flow, interaction design, navigation and labeling, right? Competitive analysis. So there are different terminologies people use, and maybe your client is not at all aware about this, like contextual inquiries, card sorting. So client को या फिर किसी user को कुछ लेना देना नहीं कि what are the technical terms. So how to effectively talk about that, how to show them or what exactly they are looking forward for. That is simply what we wanted to put in a visual form for my own understanding. So what I'm sharing is not what was shared with the client or anyone else. This is moreover, okay, if I want to explain the process in very simple language to another person, which he or she can understand, what can be done. So that's where, if it is a app, mobile app, so what people look for, aesthetic, okay, whether it is intuitive enough, can I find what I'm looking for, is it engaging, can I understand easily, is it efficient, right? So in सबका जो mapping है, when they talk about कि whether it is app is aesthetically good, so it's all about visual design. When they say कि okay, whether it is intuitive or not, so that you had done the task flow in much better way. Your information architecture is much better if they are able to find information in much easier way, right? Is it easy to understand कि कहाँ पे click करना है? So your navigation and labeling is much better. Is it engaging for them? So your interaction design is much better. Right? So maybe I think the point what we were discussing initially, the presentation dena hai, like, right? So in that particular way, if we start thinking in a manner, okay, what exactly I want to convey in this presentation and what are the points which can help to simplify the pointers. So I think this example overall helps over there.
Prasad, I have a question. Many times people say that, when you read things from the books, you remember to a certain extent, but if you keep it, if you start writing it in a notebook in your own handwriting, you remember it much better. Is it correct? Is this a visual learning methodology which is recommended by you?
Of course, as I mentioned initially, there are different learning senses, right? For all of us. If we just hear something, if we read something, if we do something with hand, which is kinesthetic learning again, right? So when you are reading and then writing, so you are using multiple, like two senses differently. You are writing at that time, it is visual also because you are looking at it, right? So these are different, when different learning senses come together, of course, I mean, that is much effective rather than using just one sense, learning sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will not spend too much time on this particular slide. Again, this was done for the presentation purpose. Okay. We wanted to talk about visualization to a particular group of people. So what can be done in 3 hours? How can they understand what is visualization? So for that purpose, of course, we have studied different links on the internet. We have seen multiple videos, TED videos, YouTube videos. So there was a whole lot of information which was coming together. But when you have a lot of information, it becomes messy. It becomes a lot of clutter for yourself also. But that's when we started basically putting it in a flow for the presentation. Okay, what can be started? How maybe it could be helpful for other people. So of course it says, okay, how visualization works, right? And different way, how can we utilize line, shape, object. This was particularly for designers. That's why it goes a lot of into the drawing also. How we perceive visual information, data visualization, right? Yeah. So this point is again maybe initially when we were discussing कि अगर हमें presentation में add करना है. So when we do the data visualization, when we do the infographics, that is where also you need to, once you understand the content really well, तभी आप उसको information और infographics के लिए तैयार कर सकते हो कि कहाँ पे मेरा इस इंफॉर्मेशन का कनेक्शन क्या है, इसके नीचे क्या आ रहा है, इसके साथ क्या है, दिस द in relation to that information particular point, right? Okay, I'm just reading the comment on the chat window. As a correct human mind, okay, will be very useful for PG students. Would like to invite Prasad for a seminar. Okay, thank you. We'll definitely discuss about it. Looks similar to design thinking concept. To answer that question,
Prasad, I guess Mr. Jagmohan Rishi has raised a hand.
okay. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Mr. Jagmohan. Yeah.
Rishi
Please.
ji, go ahead.
No, I was waiting for the facilitator Prasad to showcase us on a whiteboard about visual thinking. He's been trying to do it, but then he's getting into other things. So I would request him if he can showcase using the visual alphabets on a visual board, whiteboard.
Sure,
Sorry.
sure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
do
you,
that.
Chintan. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mr. Rishi, what I'll do is I'll just finish these examples because now we are into the flow of the examples, and then I'll go back to whiteboard for sure. Yeah. Okay. So just a couple of more example, and then I'll go to the whiteboard. This is
Sorry, can you answer that question about how you're relating the visual thinking with design?
with design thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, right. So overall, till now, what we have discussed about the visual thinking, putting information on the paper, doing a proper connection with that information, right? And when we do the design thinking, when we do the research, आप research के बाद जो होते हो कि आपके पास बहुत सारी information है, what you do the first thing is you do the persona mapping, you do the empathy map, right? So these are the different tools which has been used in design thinking, and that is nothing but putting information into the visual way. So this entire toolkit, जहाँ पे हम journey mapping, then the persona, empathy map, even the information architecture, right? These are all visual thinking tools. So design thinking, visual thinking, rather than making it different, basically visual thinking has been used in design thinking as well. That's something which I can say. It is overlapping basically. Okay. How exactly understanding information and connection will help in design thinking? I would like to answer that in a way. A lot of designers, a lot of UX teams, what you have seen, we generally go online, look at the persona templates, we look at the journey map templates, we look at maybe how information architecture can be displayed, how my empathy map can be. And most common which has been used is explainer.com for empathy map, right? We look at customer value proposition template. But once you start understanding कि उस information को मुझे कैसे put up करना है, we don't have to depend on the templates which are available on internet. You can keep on creating your own templates for that purpose, and that is something which is really really helpful. जो initially मैंने session में बात कर रहे थे हम लोग for rural area students, right? So for that purpose, we haven't gone ahead and just given the empathy template which is already available, persona template, but we understood कि इस audience के लिए क्या जरूरी है. Do we need that persona template which is available online? No. फिर यहाँ पे कौन से एस्पेक्ट होने चाहिए, यहाँ पे कौन से टाइप का इंफॉर्मेशन होना चाहिए जो उनको टारगेट ऑडियंस का भी इंफॉर्मेशन देगा, एंड दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर देम टू एग्जीक्यूट एज वेल, राइट? सो दैट इज वेयर it is really helpful in a way to execute design thinking concept of projects. Does that answer your question?
So please go ahead because you are running out of time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so maybe I'll not go in this example because we have done a lot of discussion around those examples. This we have seen. Yeah, this was the quote I was talking about. The book name is Back of the Napkin. Author is Dan Rome. I'll show you the whiteboarding part. Okay. It's not connected. Just give me a second. Sorry for the technical glitch. Somehow it is not showing whatever I'm doing on the iPad here. Okay, I'll have to use trackpad. So bear with me. It might not be really well drawn things because I'm trying to do it with the trackpad. Okay, so we were discussing about the visual alphabets. So this is what I have mentioned earlier. Okay, these are the alphabets. Now, as I'm using trackpad, I'll just give you simple example. Okay, how simple shapes can help us. Now, these type of shapes we use in our presentations, in our designs, whether it is website, whether it is for the application, right? A lot of places where, let's say, you want to mention that, okay, when the launch is happening. So instead of just having the title, you try to put the icons beside that. Now, if I'm sorry, bear with me for using trackpad. The lines and everything is not very crisp or straight enough. So what I've done is very simple thing, and believe me, this has been a lot of help in making presentations much more interesting for clients, for audience, to by putting simple visuals as well. So this is not going to replace your text. Okay, this is just supplementary to your content. But as we can see from the visual alphabet, what I'm doing is I'm just putting triangle over here, the rectangle over here. These are simple lines which is showing the pace, speed, right? And again, the lines. And that is where when I was talking about the observation part and the initial question about the visual input, right? So we go to Flaticon, we go to Icon Finder type of site, and we try to search. Okay, I want to show that, okay, this is the break in a particular session. This is the break in maybe my client meeting, and how I want to make it much more interesting for that particular client to understand. Right. Good example of this will be so when I was taking interviews in a particular company, at that point multiple candidates were there, and we had to submit our report with the authority, and that report was coming with the same simple things. Okay, communication itna tha, aise tha, was good enough, then design understanding, knowledge, awareness of trends, maybe presentation, multiple attributes were mentioned. But rather than writing it again and again for a simple 2-3 candidates, we simply went ahead with the graph format, bar chart format using Excel. So for visualization purpose, for doing visual thinking purpose, you don't have to really go ahead and do the drawing using these alphabets, but this helps you to clear your thoughts. Tools, what you can use is Canva. Tools, what you can use, or visuals, what you can take from is Flaticon, Icon Finder type of sites. And for the interview purpose, interview data sharing with the authorities, we have simply used the bar chart graph from Excel. It has been exported from the Excel. The entire data was kept into the Excel, that okay, where exactly all the candidates are. And that was so much easier, so much effective for the manager, so that because they, in a glance, they just saw, okay, where all candidates are, whom to call later on. Of course, I mean, that just one bar chart doesn't give the entire information about the candidate, but discussion was happening. At least to view the entire thing in one go, it was much more easy for them. Right. No. Okay. Simple things what we keep on using, and if any of you from the design fraternity here, we keep on looking for pencil icons, we keep on looking for multiple icons on websites which I have mentioned before also. Okay, that's the link of the book. Yeah, okay, thank you. Coming back to the whiteboard now, when it comes to simple mind mapping, but as Mr. Shankar also mentioned, there are different tools which are available. What is important when you are using visual thinking is, one, you use the container, okay, where entire information has been placed. You use the connectors to show what exactly is getting connected, or with what. You use different type of text if you are doing it on paper, that okay, this is uh, really sorry for that trackpad thing, technical glitch, right? So maybe this is how my heading will be on paper. You might have heard about sketchnoting or visual note taking. Mike Road is the person who has implemented the term sketchnoting, and he has done a lot of sessions, corporate sessions also on sketchnoting. So that is where you will see these type of different elements. Okay, what can be utilized? That the text, the containers, the connectors, which can help in much better way to show the information. And of course, alphabets are there. Again, I'm really sorry about the trackpad. The way it is looking at is very what I can say about the lines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is something which overall wanted to share. Couldn't do much due to that iPad connectivity issue. Any question? I'll be happy to take it further with the discussion format.
I guess. Thank you so much. And Rishiji had some question. Rishiji? Hello?
No, Chintan, I don't have a question as of now. I really enjoyed the session. Good. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thank you. Thank
Fine,
you.
fine. Great. And let me ask questions. Abhay, do you have any question? Go ahead. Any question, feedback for
Not me,
Prasad?
but the thing is, just wanted to know from because when we have to think visual thinking, if we have to do, we need time and energy to think, and then. But as Rajesh ji and Shankar mentioned that tomorrow is the meeting. How do I present my things? Like first visualize, then prepare a PPT and go to the business or management. So that's where there is a time gap actually to think properly, sit down, write it or think it and then present it. That's what I find always a gap actually.
Absolutely, Aman. And this is not the method, or this is not the tool which can be used just by looking and implemented in a couple of days, right? There's a whole lot of observation layer which will be needed. You need to go through the information content in much better way.
Yes.
But again, for the just to make the presentations
I would
effective
like to
as
add in something here.
Sure.
Yes,
Yes,
so
Rishni, go ahead.
basically, just how we have been switching to text for everything, I think our photographic memory plays a very important role. Even if, as a developer, we have flowcharts and algorithms to look into, that's
Right.
how basically we are trying to portray that even normal text, when it comes to presentations, if we are putting up some circles, maybe chat boxes, maybe triangles, we are trying to show hierarchy in terms of triangles. This makes your presentation stand out. So it's not always visually, but in terms of presenting yourself in a different way, these things basically help us. So it's more like a practice, I would say, not something which you look at as a goal. You cannot become a very great visual note taker or visual thinker, but this is like a practice in your day-to-day lifestyle. You can start start using it in tiny bits that you keep doing, writing, while if you are maintaining a journal maybe, or if you are trying to give some briefs to your juniors or seniors, anything like that. So yes, it was really nice. Now that I have attended and I have concluded whatever I learned today.
Thank you,
Srishti.
And
Yeah.
we move on to Akshay, Murthy sir, Ganesh, Praveen. If you guys can unmute yourself, put on your camera. Prasad, you can stop sharing
Yeah.
the screen so all
Yes.
of us can see each other again.
Sure.
Guys, if you guys can put on your camera, we all can chit chat face to face. Kindly put on your camera and share your feedback, question, queries with the speaker. Praveen, go ahead.
I think Prasad has been very brave to actually talk about visual thinking topic on a webcam, because I thought visual thinking is what you do normally in a meeting room with people around you with a whiteboard, and then think aloud, and then erase things, add things, modify things. You can't actually digitize the visual thinking. It is a
Right.
free form stuff. It is something that we learn when we were in LKG, UKG, but over a period of time, when we reach third standard, fourth standard, we forget visual thinking and start rote learning. And then when we finish engineering or anything else, we would have completely forgotten how to visually think. Thankfully for me, sitting inside my office, because I have this natural tendency to draw things, I still go back to my pen and paper. But for Prasad to come onto the screen and then talk about visual thinking using whatever technology we have, I think it has been pretty brave of him.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Praveen.
you so much.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Praveen. We move on to, yeah, go ahead.
A great session, sir, and we have
Akshay, you will have to adjust your microphone. Your microphone is on the back of your head. No. वो माइक्रोफोन का डंडी इधर से इधर करो,
उसको नीचे करो,
नीचे करो,
आगे करो.
यस, अभी थोड़ा ना आवाज बराबर आएगा.
सर वो जो सीखने मिली कि किस हम विजुअल थिंकिंग का यूज करके प्रॉब्लम्स वगैरह को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, या जो चीजें हमें
अक्षय, आई एम सॉरी, मैं आपकी आवाज क्लियरली नहीं सुन पा रहा हूँ.
Akshay, can you put on your question in the chat? Meanwhile, we will go to Shankar ji and come back to your question. Shankar ji, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, what Prasad talked about is just the tip of the iceberg. This subject has got a lot of things to be analyzed. Maybe I think we can have one more session where certain aspects of visual thinking and learning you can elaborate a bit further so that it can be directly used. At the moment, I think you have just given us an introduction, but we need to go further on this.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Shyam, would you like to share any feedback, question, comment?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Me and Prasad, we know from many years today, we are working. And because I'm basically from very creative background, advertising, I have worked with advertising companies, and those before joining IT, and that time this concept was not UX, especially this thing. So that time also, because there was no these computers were there, but to visualize something or making some ad you can say, okay, that time we used to use paper, okay. And that experience I realized today, what Prasad explained. Now I am into IT, okay. I am totally dependent on the tools, but still what I feel as a creative person, when you're creating something new and giving, because it's visual thinking, and when you are doing it with your hand, okay, and if you doing like if you compare to tool and hand, because when you are using tool, you have limited kind of shapes or icons, okay, and your mind is completely blocked with those limited kind of shapes. But when you are presenting something and drawing something with hands, so automatically what your thought process is going in your mind, it comes on your paper, okay, then you can use those things means when you, so that is very effective for the visual, like it will be very helpful for like more creative. You can see new creation happens with hands. This is what I feel. So this
Thanks.
is very nice session, and thank you so much, Prasad.
Thank you, Shyam.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Akshay has thanked you, so
Yes.
he doesn't have a question, but yes, thanks for the session. Sarthak,
Thank
do
you,
you have
Akshay.
any question, comment? Ganesh ji, Ramakrishnan sir,
Yeah, just
Professor Murthy
Ganesh,
sir. Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
just wanted to say that what the earlier speaker also said, I think we have got a nice introduction, but like coming on to what you had also said in the middle of the session, probably one more session where it is more focused on our corporate presentations might help all of us.
Correct. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now,
But anyway, it was
once we
good,
are-
Prasad. Thanks for opening up a totally different way of thinking for us, and it's a totally different for us. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Brigadier sir.
Just wanted to add. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead,
Yes,
sir.
we can. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good topic, definitely a good topic, and like all speakers have covered in the form of questions, a lot of things have come out. We all resort to paper and pen when we want to express more clearly, and we want to involve somebody. In our case, of course, in the defense, we are not interacting with vendors or customers, but when we want to explain a project to our subordinates, we often resort to, most of our officers have got a whiteboard, and we resort to go back to the whiteboard or a paper and pen and then explain it visually. And I myself have been giving a whiteboard to my daughter right from her class 5 or class 6, which she keeps using in her room. And also, like somebody brought out that in LKG, UKG, we keep doing, we are encouraged to do it with crayons and sheets, and then later on when we come to 4th and 5th, we get into rote learning, and then we forget this kind of thing. It's a nice thing, but we need more about it. Like it's more like an introduction today, and we can dwell further and enable our thinking. Anyway, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And definitely we move on to Ganesh. Ganesh wanted to say something. Ganesh, go ahead.
Yeah, just one more thing I wanted to add. I think we several people also mentioned tools, and Prasad also mentioned several tools. If something can be either put in the chat box or somewhere where we can, know them, because it was not possible to catch all those tools for somebody who doesn't know them all.
So though we have
So
one
just
and a
one
half
request.
hour of session, but probably at times the topic is so interesting that we definitely run out of time. So yes, definitely, Prasad, if you can just put on a couple of tools. Meanwhile, let me move on to Murthy sir and Sarthak. You guys have any feedback to share?
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Very nice. I think I never knew that visual thinking is such a powerful and useful concept, because I teach a couple of things in my course on technology management, the MBA graduates. But I think this is also equally useful and powerful, especially those who have a design mindset, or they want to think differently. You can say out of box thinking, something like that. That is what a few things which I understood, and I think it is worth giving this module to the young managers, people who are into the business of creating or designing new things. I think because that visual thinking will give you those 5W1H concept. 5W1H is very common concept we use in every problem-solving approach. So I consider this as more like it. So, but I already put my message. I think I'll talk to Chintan and we'll have a seminar by you for our students also sometime.
Sure, sir. Sure. In fact, I have mentioned my email address and phone number as well.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Murthy sir. And definitely, I would also share my feedback. I mean, visual thinking takes me back to 90s. I'm sure Murthy sir, Jagmohan Rishi ji would naturally agree that in those days we used to use overhead projector and transparencies for making presentation, and then we used to use those markers to actually write the content and present it, right?
Just give you a call in 5 minutes, sir. Some seminar is going on. You are there at home, no? I'll give you a call in 5 minutes. No problem. You take 5 minutes, I'll call you.
So those were the days when we, at least three of us, I can guarantee, Murthy sir, Jagmohan Rishi and myself has used transparencies to create our content. In fact, Brigadier sir as well. So those were the days when on a transparent plastic sheet, we used to actually do the writing, bullet point writing, figure, all these things was something which was...
Even myself also. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
So all of us have, in a sense, used visual thinking.
Yeah.
We have presented, but at times, the subject evolves, and these our friends in the Western world, they try to coin, rename, and then refresh the topic as well as the technology itself. So business doodling is another name for visual thinking.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So they say, I am a business doodler, but actually सब एक दूसरे के cousin brother ही है.
Exactly.
So that is where, probably, I guess visual thinking is, what we were looking for is business doodling, and what Prasad presented was visual thinking. Business doodling actually gets on you that how can you improve your slide presentation. So that is the first chapter 1 in business doodling. So anyway, it was a good walk down the memory lane for many of us, and then presenting, refreshing a lot of ideas. And on behalf of the forum, I would request Rajesh, you need to, I guess, abhi aapka wo app bhi band ho gaya lagta hai. We are not able to see your picture.
Yeah, so now I have got drowned in all this information.
Oh.
Plus, I'm sure we are all very also.
Okay. So I would request if you can extend vote of thanks on behalf of all, please.
Sure. So I'd like to first thank the speaker for braving us. But let me tell you that you have got the fire started. There are people out here who will think differently. I'm sure they'll want to empathize with the audience also. And I'm sure you have left them with a lot of actionable items. I would like to also thank the platform and Chintan, who's the big boss here, for orchestrating this and taking it across to people and keeping their interest alive. And finally, everybody, thank you for your time and attention. Trust the learning goes on.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would like to
forward. Give me a moment, and we continue our journey next Saturday. And we are going to have a speaker who would help us sleep better. So this guy has researched sleep as an activity, and he is going to tell us that how we can get maximum benefit and how you can sleep better. What are the best practices? And I'm sure people above 30 really need this as a refresher, that how can you sleep better? What are the ways? What are the best practices? And this is going to be interesting session. Coming back to this one, thank you so much, Prasad. Indeed, my community is grateful to you for your time and expertise. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for kind words and great feedback. Well, as I mentioned in the initial slide of the presentation itself, this is just for a revising, which we already know, which most of you pointed out in your feedback. So I'll be definitely happy to take it further because this was more of awareness and introduction, just a revision part. Okay, this is what visual thinking, this is what most of us used to do, but kind of have forgotten in this way, in this digital tools era as such. And the main reason I would just like to stress it upon again, because we are getting information from everywhere. Like Chintan also mentioned about business doodling or maybe visual thinking, maybe someone else is calling it by different name. And that's just because there is a lot of information and everyone is just putting out their own thoughts or way of presenting a particular way, thoughts, right? So that is where it becomes more and more helpful, in fact. क्योंकि इतनी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन है तो मुझे उसमें से क्या समझा और मेरे लिए क्या बेटर है उसको मैं कैसे पुट आउट करूं. Yeah, but it was really great. I think all of your questions basically that helped it to more refine in a discussion way, and I like that it was more interactive rather than just speaker is talking about the topic. So thank you so much.
Before a sign off, what time is the seminar next Saturday?
It's at 5 o'clock. Sir, अपना fix है 5 बजे every Saturday 5 o'clock 5 p.m. IST.
I hope it will not overlap with our panel discussion. No, we are going to have it 3 o'clock, 3 to 4:30 next Saturday.
4:30 हाँ तो 4:30 to 5 एक gap है उसके अंदर अपने आराम से हो जाएगा. Not an issue.
Probably we can also inform them, saying that some of them who are interested can also join that.
Yeah, definitely. We would love to. I mean, all our TMI webinars are complimentary.
Right.
So feel free to join every week at 5 p.m. IST. And I mean,
I want to inform the group that Chintan incidentally is going to anchor very interesting panel discussion next Saturday, 3 to 4:30. It is online again. I'll share he has already got the brochure. So he's going to talk about the digitalization of the supply chain, how supply chain is coping up with the pandemic and how disruptions are taking place, and how to create a resilient supply chain. So those of you who have an interest in the supply chain field can be. So I'll request Chintan to share the details. In fact, he's going to be the coordinator, moderator, and he's going to anchor the session. So
sure, definitely, sir. I would be putting it on our TMI WhatsApp group, and happy to share that we are about to cross 1,500 members mark.
Oh,
that's great. We are a 1,500 member plus network now. So thank
Congratulations
you so much for everyone's active participation. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Simply just one thing. I think Rishiji added one comment that is there any app that can help us in practicing visual thinking? So basically, there are no particular app targeting this, but more and more different prompts, different things which you generally go ahead and look forward for. You read something, you just try to create a mind map for that. You try to have your notes in different manner. That is something which will keep on helping. When it comes to kids, we are actually working on our own app in Creomi so that we can give them more and more practice prompt for visual thinking purpose. Yeah.
I said, Prasad, if I don't want to drag the conversation, but long back, 20 years back, when I was implementing SAP in L&T, we were using a software called Visio for making the process apps and all. So is the visual thinking and Visio, do they have any relation or they are different?
No, actually, Visio just help you to execute it in a better way. But of course, I mean, the methodology is what we have seen right now, like you also discussed about 5W and 1H, to get the clarity for yourself. But when you want to put it in a digital format, that's where Visio was helpful, but was too much focused on flowchart, software related jo bhi diagrams, that was more focused. If you look at the Canva, I think that gives you modern things apart from flowchart as well. So that is how overall things have changed in that way. Yeah.
What you're saying is Visio along with the background of visual thinking or understanding visual thinking will make a better process chart.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for joining in. Look forward to meeting you all at 5 p.m. next Saturday. Bye-bye. Have a great evening and Sunday ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. Thank you, sir.